Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean. Don't worry, I'm totally fine. I just sound horrible right now. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired, but that's not gonna stop me from giving my 110% in today's total body lightly to medium weighted HIIT circuit, where there could be some quality jumps today. But if you don't want to do the jumping, please don't feel pressure to do the jumping. I'll offer some great modifications. If you have some light or medium weights, 2 different sets, light and medium weights, I recommend bringing those. If you don't have any weights, if you have some cans, or if you have created your own little something, now that we've been at home doing our best for such a long time, bring what you've got. Maybe just bring a great attitude. We have 2 minutes before we get started. Put on music. Man, there is nothing that helps you to just stay motivated, to find a beat, to work a little bit harder than something as simple as classic jams. I definitely notice that when I'm doing my own personal workouts outside of these great videos that we're doing together, and I have music going, my heart rate gets so high. I really feel like I've worked so much differently. A little bit more cardio aspect can come into play when I have that music going to drive me, as opposed to the focused strength that I'm doing here in silence. So if you have that as an opportunity, go for it. Stay motivated through the whole workout. Make sure you have some water. We're gonna get our warm up going in just about 1 minute. I need more water. Things are tricky over here. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak under here, grab some water, and we'll get started in just a second. Great news, everybody. I found curtains on Prime Day. So soon we'll go back to our original view. Okay, grab the bird. This is real life, everyone. Let's do it. Okay, so you're in your space, you've got your music going, you're already wanting to move. Get that nice little lateral side to side step tap going. We'll start to relax and release those shoulders. Maybe even giving yourself some nice little gentle half circles of the neck. Really all we're doing right now, it depends on how coordinated you're gonna be, because I'm gonna challenge that coordination a little bit today. Change the direction of your shoulder circles if you have not already. Let's go ahead and change into some alternating knee to elbow. See if you can drive that knee up nice and high. Keep that stomach sucked in. You can even use your exhale. As you get that crunch, we're gonna try to work to bring our knees to our elbows in some squats today. 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead, plant those feet. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, reach down. Up, belly in, down. Beautiful. We got some Romanian deadlifts coming into play later today. If you can't touch the floor all the way, that's okay. Just find the reach for right now. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Keep that belly tight. 2, 1. Step those feet out a little bit wider. Let's tap the alternate toe while reaching your hand up towards the ceiling. Coming out to a nice, just wide stretch. As you lift up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Feel that back engage. 2 more each side after this one. Here we go. 2, 1. And then come on down, hold to whichever side you started with. Just trying to reach towards that foot. Maybe even bend your knee, straighten your legs. Just finding what feels good. Bending that knee and sending your hips back will bring a nice big stretch to your alternate straight leg. Awesome. Walk it over to your other leg. Either just hang out here in the stretch. Remember, you can bend the knee that you're bringing your hands towards, and maybe even shift the weight one more time this time. Bend that knee, just dropping those glutes down and back a little bit more to find a stretch on the opposite leg. Awesome. Walk those hands down to the center, about underneath of your shoulders. Stretch whichever arm felt right for you to reach up towards the ceiling first. You can either have your hands down on your knuckles or maybe palm all the way down towards the floor. If you want a little bit of a deeper twist right here, reach your fingers towards your opposite arm hip. And change, arm back up towards the ceiling. Other side. Just getting a nice big midday stretch in. You can reach towards your opposite hip if you've been sitting at your desk all day, if you've been working out hard all week. Just might be feeling pretty tight. I know I am. Stretch your arm back up towards the ceiling. Let's go ahead, take some squats and straighten. So turn your toes out slightly. Heels turn in, bend your knees. Glutes go down, lift your hips up, straighten. Bend your knees, straighten. 5 more. 5. Press through those heels. 4. Moving nice and slow in this warm up. 3, 2. Stay down here in the squat. Keep the weight in your heels. Transfer your hands and drop one shoulder forward. Look towards the opposite shoulder. And change. Into the center. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll yourself up. At the top, take a big inhale, stretch those arms up towards the ceiling, link your thumbs together, heel toe your feet in. To be underneath of shoulders height, suck your stomach in, ground your feet to the floor, stretch up. And exhale, relax those arms down by your side. All right, we're just gonna come right into our workout. In fact, I'm gonna demo the move for you during our 20-second break so that we have more time to work out, and then you'll know what's coming because we're gonna do this set 3 times. Our very first move of the day, which you can do with weights or without weights, but I called it weighted punches. So we're gonna be punching forward. If you find you need to take a break, think about putting your weights down for a second and continuing with your punches, maybe doing a couple punches with just one side and then coming back in with the opposite side because we're going for 50 seconds of work. Don't let your hand hang out here in the punch, especially if you're weighted. You're making contact and pulling it right back in as fast as you can. A nice, quick, fast draw. That's move number 1. I'm gonna try it out with these 3-pound weights. Best of luck to us all. 8 moves coming up. Let's have fun. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so belly tight, feet grounded. Maybe you even wanna have a staggered stance. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you're not wearing those shoulders as earrings. Belly tight. Making contact with those knuckles. Nice work. Halfway. Remember, if you're starting to feel tired, give a couple punches with one side, give a couple punches with the other side, come back into both sides when you can. You got just about 10 seconds left. Keep that chest lifted, keep that belly tight, keep your feet grounded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up we're gonna go for squats, touching your elbows to your knees if you can, and then rotating up into a Statue of Liberty overhead press. You might find that you can use heavier weights for this one. So squat, and then as you rotate up, you're turning your wrist as well. Okay, 3, 2, here we go. So squat down, weight in your heels. Other weight stays at your shoulder as you really rotate. Look towards the back of the room if you can on the opposite side. As you come up from your squat, squeeze your glutes, press that pubic mound forward. Nice. Keep it up, you guys. You're so worth it. If you've got some music going, find that beat. Got a quick workout today. Doesn't matter what pace I'm going, you're going at the pace that works for you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next up we have alternating reverse tabletop toe taps. If you can't do the reverse tabletop toe tap, be here, give yourself some tricep presses. Knee be lifted up, just kicking to touch your alternate leg. We start in 3, 2, 1, begin. So pressed up, kick that foot and reach towards your heel. Maybe you can't quite reach towards your heel, but you can lift one knee up off the floor to get that little tricep move though. Give yourself a dip, then lift a knee off the floor, maybe just pressing up into your toe, dip and then a toe lift. You don't have to intentionally add this dip in. It's gonna come a little naturally. But if you wanna add an extra one in just to work those triceps, fingers pointing towards your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, next up we have a burpee in which we're gonna bring some weights or keep weights at both ends. At one end of your burpee, you're going to go for a row, open all the way up, and then you can either step or jump to the back and do that overhead press. All right, so step or jump out. If you need to bring your knees down, row and then open, bring it in and down, step or jump it back in, big overhead press. Again, step or jump back, knees can come down if you need to, row, open. You gotta challenge yourself to see that change. But Rome wasn't built in a day. So do what you can today, right now. Find that modification where you need to, maybe cutting out that overhead press. Nice work. Next up we have alternating side lunges. We're gonna add in a nice fly on the side. So starting at the center, flying at the center, then we're gonna step out into a lunge, bring those weights close together. You can give yourself a bicep curl if you want. Step in, fly, begin. Step out, weights come together, in, fly. Only stepping out as far as you can to easily step back in one step. No tippy toeing back in. Oops, close in at the lunge. Big fly at the top. Send those hips towards the back of the room. Feel some engagement in your straightened leg. Find one spot in front of you. Relax your eyes. Make sure those shoulders are away from your ears. If not, your weight might be a little too heavy for you. Focus on keeping this 90-degree angle of your arms as you raise your elbows to shoulders height. Good work. Next up, we have a Romanian deadlift with a row. Do, 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 do. We're gonna do this one with 2 legs. So just hinging forward. As you get down here, squeeze those elbows together, then lift up, begin. You can take that slight bending in your knees like you're painting the weight down your thighs, weight in your heels. Oops, I forgot. If you need to, you can always do a row up here. So many options. I'm gonna do 2 different rows. Row at the bottom, row at the top. I just thought of that. We're so good. You can do whichever row you want. I will say that this row at the top is a little bit more challenging, especially the older that you get. They don't necessarily recommend this upright row if you are a silver sneaker. But this is great because if you're doing both, you're getting a row in 2 different directions, turning so that you're painting up your rib cage on the side, and then weights towards your chest standing. Nice. Next up, we have a forearm plank, and we're gonna add in a forward tap. I know it's hard to see me down here on the floor today. You can be on your knees, and I'll demo here for my knees, being on a forearm plank, and then just lifting an arm up and reaching forward. That's our move. We start right now. So come into that forearm plank, reach forward. You can reach out wide, or you can just tap forward. Maybe not even tapping, maybe just reaching. How much can you keep your hips steady? So try not to rock too much side to side. There's no shame in being modified here. Coming down on those knees. Doing what's right for your body today. Pushing yourself wherever you can. So close, you guys. Less than 10 seconds to go. Keep those shoulders from your ears. Nice, last move. We have a weighted overhead sit up with the twist. Take those 5-pounders. All right, so with those nice straight arms, work to keep your biceps by your ears as you sit yourself all the way up. Reach up, then give yourself a nice twist. Back up towards the ceiling, begin. Lower yourself down. Inhale up, find that reach, find that big Russian twist to one side. Lower down, you can keep those heels grounded on the mat. It's gonna help you to press into them, especially if your abs are a little tired. Make sure that you're going down 1 vertebrae at a time. Find that twist. If you've got music going, find the beat of your music. Go at the pace that works for you. Music's gonna help you find that high intensity. If you don't quite have the ab strength, then definitely think about you're done. Being able to use this weight to throw and pull yourself up a little bit if that's something you hadn't already found during our first set. Okay, let's take a full minute to ourselves. And then we're gonna start again from our weighted punches. Make sure you grab some water. During this minute of rest, now you know it's coming up for round 2. So we can all just feel a little bit more relaxed during our 20 seconds of break. So easy to drink water during class when you're like, ah. But are you guys staying hydrated outside of class as well? I'm looking at my entryway table and I'm like, oh my gosh, can you guys see all that junk? Yep, sorry. Okay. I think it's been a minute. No, we've got like a couple more seconds. We'll just be super honest about it. You know what I should have looked for on Prime Day? A better vacuum. Okay, let's get back to those weighted punches, you guys. Grab hold of the weights if you're using them. If you find your shoulders creeping up towards your ears, your weights are too heavy for you for this one. We want to make sure that chest can still stay nice and open and lifted. If you want to do something a little bit different, you can think about going for some alternating uppercuts. Wow, I feel that in my back. All right, so either alternating uppercuts or just a straight punch. We start in 3, 2, 1, begin. I think I'm gonna go for some alternating uppercuts. Even though this is a little similar to the move that's going to be happening in a second with that overhead Statue of Liberty press. Wow, you guys. Words, words, words. Feeling this big time in my abs and in my back. Or remember, you can still just be punching it out. I'll switch it up here. We're halfway through. Keep that stomach sucked in nice and tight. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Pull your belly in. Ground your feet. 2, 1. Nice work. All right, grab hold of some heavier weights if they're an option. Next up, we have that squat to the rotating Statue of Liberty press. Make sure that your knees are going in the same direction of your toes, whatever direction it is that your toes are pointing, and begin. Just rotating each way and rotating your knuckle. Knuckle starts facing inwards and finishes facing towards the wall in front of you. Just activating a little more of those shoulders. Where's your weight right now? Make sure that it's still in your heels, sending those glutes out behind you, not coming in towards your toes. Pull your belly in. So many things to think about right now. But when you've got it all though, if you've got that music going, find your beat. See if you can move a little faster. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, we've got our alternating reverse tabletop toe taps, or just going for your tricep dip on the floor. Just add a little balance into that tricep dip. In 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself up. I took the crab walk out. Just turned into a dip and kick, or just kick. Dip and kick, or just kick. Keep pulling that belly in as well. Keep breathing, find one spot, focus your eyes, relax your mind. Oh yeah, you're listening to music, feeling so good, keeping that beat. Final 5 seconds right now. Finish strong, you're worth it, and you made it. Okay. Next up, we've got that burpee with our opening side lunge row. Bring some weights. And begin. So overhead press. Stay in control. Come on down, jump or step out. You can put your hand on the floor for stability. Rotate to the side. Jump or step in. Nice. Keep going. Other side this time. So you don't have to keep your hands on your weights as you step or jump back into your plank, especially if it makes you feel uncomfortable. But if you can, challenge yourself a little bit more. Go for it. You made it. All right, we've got our alternating side lunge with our shoulder raise. Oh, so we're bringing it out, and as you lunge in, you're bringing it in close, pinkies towards each other, and then opening it out wide. Keep this 90-degree angle, and begin. So stepping out, knuckles come towards each other, and then fly, knuckles come towards each other, fly. Keep breathing. If you've got music going, find your beat. Maybe just find a steady rhythm. Halfway. Feel that stretch on your straightened inner thigh as you step out. Send those hips behind you. Make sure those weights aren't curling in towards your chest. As you come into the fly, if you're like a chicken wing, your weight's a little too heavy for you. You made it. Good work. All right, next up we have the Romanian deadlift with either painting weights down, turning your hands, finding a row at the bottom and just standing up. Option to add in an upright row at the top. 3, 2, 1, begin. Row belly tight, stretch through the crown of your head. Find that length before you find that row where you're hinged over. And is your belly tight? So think about being in like a half lift. If you've come to a yoga class and you hinge forward and then you find that half lift. So find your half lift first and then begin. Otherwise you hinge forward, ground through your feet, pull your shoulders away from your ears, then row. Just create a little extra length in your spine so that you're not rounded in your back. I just wanted to keep saying the word row. But the more that your belly is tight, the easier it's going to be to take that rounding out as well. Okay. Next up, we have the plank. The plank. If you want to switch it up, you can go for a side reach this time as well. Come on down to those forearms. And begin right now. Remember, you can stay on your knees, but make sure you still have your elbows underneath of your shoulders. Maybe you don't want to do them all on your knees. Maybe you want to try some on your toes. Think about a number that you'd like to do. I'm going for 4 of each and then switching it up. Remember, with challenge comes change. Less than 10 seconds left. Good work. Bring your weight with you, turn over onto your backs. Whew. One last move in this round. We have that overhead lat pull, and then a nice high side Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, begin. Can you keep your biceps by your ears as you sit up? Reach up, row, reach up, lower down. Keep breathing. You get a nice big break after this move. Keep that chest lifted. Don't skip out on this little side twist right here. Get those obliques. Three, 2, 1. Yay! 1 minute to yourself. 1 minute and 20 seconds to yourself, technically. Then we've got one last round. We'll stretch and you can do whatever you want to with the rest of your day. As long as you promise to feel proud of yourself for incorporating this class. Just gonna wipe some sweat that dripped from my brow onto my glasses. Get that water. So beautiful outside here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. I cannot wait to go play outside after my shift ends. I'm gonna take a nice long walk into one of the next towns and treat myself to some iced coffee, because I think I could use a pick-me-up. Okay, yay! We've made it through 2 amazing rounds of HIIT. That means we've got 1 left. Put on your go song and let's get ready to rumble. All right, let's come back to those weighted punches in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Belly tight, shoulders away from ears. What are you punching today? What is motivating you right now? If you're looking to be the best version of yourself, think about the worst version of yourself in front of you. What are you beating up? Bad attitudes. Bam, 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 bam. We don't need any of those. Keep it up. Just about 10 seconds left. Last round, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Nice work. All right, coming into our somewhat narrow squat. Can you tap your elbow to your knee and then find that big rotation overhead press? Grab the heavier weights you have. 3, 2, begin. Weight in your heels. Rotate up. Finding this rotation through your wrist, into your shoulder, feeling it down that back. This is a big move. This is a big move. We're engaging a lot of the shoulder here. So if you know that you have shoulder trouble and round 3 is getting uncomfortable, think about just going for a regular overhead press right here. Take it easy on yourself. But if you're feeling good, keep up the challenge. Find that extra rotation. 10 seconds left. Weight in those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you made it. Okay, we've got our reverse tabletop toe taps with the option to add in extra dips. My nephew is a big time dipper. Oh, he loves a good dip. 3, 2. So this goes out to him. Extra dip. Normally, you only get 1 dip per chip or carrot. This is like double hummus. Keep breathing. Keep those bums off the floor if you can. Can you even lift it up a little bit higher? You got just about 10 seconds left. This is the last time you have to do this move today. 3, 2, 1. Yay. All right, we got that burpee, overhead press burpee. I really want you to think about pressing through those knuckles, not just going through the motions of moving your arm, of really coming into a side plank. 1 position, 2, ooh, that was a big crack, and then back down. All right, begin. We're doing this. Press through those knuckles, belly tight. Step or jump back into your plank. Row, open, in and down. All right, and then same thing, other side. Press through those knuckles. So just asking you to slow it down maybe a teeny bit. Find that rotation to your side. Ooh, things are getting slippery back there. Has to be careful. Press through those knuckles as if you're pushing the ceiling up above you. Oh, so slippery. In and down. Find each motion. Shoulders, ceiling. Shoulders, sides. You made it. Okay. Alternate side lunge. Keeping this 90-degree angle. If your weights are coming in here, they're too heavy. Right here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So still 90-degree angle. Still 90-degree angle. 90. 90. Awesome. Keep checking in on yourself because it's really tempting. The card is stuck to my foot. It's really tempting to take it easier on yourself and to start to bring those weights closer towards your chest. It's harder when you keep this 90 degrees. Hips are going back. Weights in your heels. 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, you guys. Next up, we have the Romanian deadlift. Finding that flat back row and then lifting back up, optional row. 5 seconds. 3, 2, plant those feet. You can slightly bend those knees, hinge at the hips, pull that length, row. Lift up, row if you want. Or just come right back into your Romanian deadlift. Squeeze those glutes at the top. There's so many different directions you can do a row. You can do it low. You can do it closer up towards the chest. So adding these 2 different options in one move. Ooh, some good work. 3, 2, 1. Yay. All right, we got that forearm plank. Last plank of the day. 2 moves left. This forearm plank is the hard one for me, and then it's like sit-ups, whatevs. All right, let's bring it. Which one's hard for you? Find out right now. Whoa, things are really sweaty on my mat. So you just got to be careful. I don't want anyone to slip, to dislocate anything. That's what you have to keep in mind when we talk about being smart for your body, for your situation today. Just about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, turn over onto your back for the last move of the day. You got that weighted sit up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Bring those arms all the way overhead. Can you even touch your thumbs to the floor behind you? Stretch up to the ceiling. Full sit up. Big Russian twist overhead. Come on, you guys, last move of the day. Don't stop right now. You can stop in 20 seconds. That means you're more than halfway through this interval, because remember, we're doing 50 seconds of work today. Seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. 3, 2, yay. You made it. All right, go ahead, lay down. Extend your heels out, extend your arms up overhead. Take a couple seconds right here, coming into your breath, and as you're breathing, just reach a little bit more through your right hand fingertips, through your left hand fingertips. Awesome. Couple more times, just alternating, reaching through on each side. Feel that stretch all the way down into your waist if you can. Beautiful. Keep those arms up overhead. Flex your toes back to your face. Take a deep inhale and quickly sit up. Reach for your toes. Double exhale, double jerk. Sit yourself up. Let's take a quick little spine twist right here. Go ahead, keep your left leg forward. Lift your right leg up, cross it over your left. Bring your right hand fingertips behind you, somewhere close by the base of your spine. Inhale that left arm up towards the ceiling, and then reach your left hand fingertips down towards the mat. You can even grab hold of your mat if it's here to help you to work to open up your chest to find that length in your back, and then turn towards that right shoulder. Keep that stomach sucked in. Keep relaxing those shoulders from your ears. Keep finding length up through the crown of your head. Take one more deep inhale, and exhale, slowly, gently untwist. Switch your legs. Cross your left leg over your right. Bring your left hand fingertips close by the base of your spine. Find that lift. Inhale your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rain those right hand fingertips down towards the floor outside of your left thigh. If your mat is here or a towel that you're on, you can grab it to help you open up that chest a little bit more. Keep that chest open, keep that belly tight, and then find your twist to the left as much as possible. Keep stretching up, relax those shoulders from your ears. Use your exhale and twist. And change, slowly, gently release. Let's go ahead, kick both legs out in front of us. Nice and wide. All right. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, just lean towards that right leg. Sorry, left. Inhale back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, gentle lean towards the opposite leg. We'll make it a little bit deeper this time. Inhale up. Exhale, you're going to separate your hands, bring your left hand fingertips down towards the floor, maybe even your left forearm down towards the floor as you just find that big reach up towards the ceiling. Turn your chin up towards the ceiling as well so your chest doesn't collapse. And change, inhale back up. Exhale, right arm or hand or forearm comes down towards the floor. Remember, we're not collapsing over that leg, so open up towards the ceiling, turn your chin towards your shoulder. And change, lift yourself up, bring your fingertips behind you. Go ahead, bob those feet back in towards the center. Bend your knees, give them a quick little windshield wipe. Keep your right leg down on the floor, cross your left leg over your right, and then just walk your fingers in a little closer. Sit yourself up. Keep stretching that left knee away from you. And change, walk your hands back, bring your left foot to the floor, inhale your right leg up, walk your hands in, lift your chest up. What's up, Uncle Buddy? Great, uncross your legs, take a moment, simply windshield wipe your feet, right and left, right and left. Let's go ahead, come on into tabletop. We'll take a couple seconds right here in cat-cow. Ooh, sweat still dripping. All right, so tucking your chin towards your chest, looking towards your knees or towards your belly button. Feel free to even shake your tail here a little bit to find whatever wiggle waggles you need. Relax, release your belly down towards the floor. Come into cow. Oh my gosh. And once again, feel free to just maybe shift your hips a little bit right and left. It can be fast. It can be slow. Find that little stretch on your side. One more time. Come on up into cat. Maybe even bringing the weight a little bit more forward. Shoulders coming towards fingertips. And then once more back down in cow. Oh, so good. Okay, come to neutral tabletop. Turn towards the left. Just look towards your left hip. Even shift it a little bit to the side. Back to center. Look towards the right. Nice work. Send your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands, palms forward. Take a moment here in child's pose. Relax your breath even more. Hopefully you've already started to notice your breath slowing down. Just bringing your head below heart's level. Just for about 4 slow breaths. Feel free to bend your elbows to find some more relaxation in your shoulders. Nice work. Go ahead, bring yourself back up to tabletop. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up towards the ceiling and just walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. Shift the weight to your heels. Bend your knees. Find this big dangle. Maybe your knuckles can graze on the back of the floor. Just take a moment to open up those shoulder blades. Belly can really be resting on your thighs. Or if you want more of a stretch on the back of your legs, you can send your hips up towards the ceiling. Change one vertebrae at a time. Slowly, gently roll yourself up. At the top, inhale those arms up overhead. Those arms up overhead. Bend whichever elbow feels right for you first. Let's take a nice little tricep stretch right here. You can use your opposite hand to take a little gentle pressure on that elbow. If it feels good, you can even do a slight little twist of your body side to side. And change, stretch both hands up towards the ceiling, bend the opposite elbow. Nice, stretch fingers up towards the ceiling. Once more, relax arms down by your side. Interlace them behind your back this time. Stretch your knuckles down towards the floor and then lift them up. Once more, opening the chest. Release, come towards front. Just cross one arm over the other. And keep switching. Keep that belly in tight. We're going to take a hold of whichever arm is up on top in 3, 2, 1. Grab holds, not at the elbow, either above or below the elbow. Roll those shoulders down and back. Keep that belly in. Once more, ground your feet to the floor. And change back to your opens and close. Let's finish bringing that other arm across on top. Grab hold. Roll it down and back. Nice. One more time, release. Our last stretch of the day, we're just going to bang the drum. So keeping your arms relaxed down by your side, just find some nice twists of your body. Your body is the drum and your hand are those beads. And you're just banging the drum. Beautiful. Feel free to keep making music with your body all day. You can bang this drum as long as you want to. Make sure you take the time to thank yourself for coming to today's class. If you have any questions or concerns about anything that we did, please reach out. I can't wait to see you guys all again soon. I can't wait to see you next week with my new curtains. Have a great day, everybody.